So what is going on? Today we've got 5 more skills for you guys to learn. You enjoyed the last video, the way I did the layout and everything on the skills, so I'm doing the exact same thing today, but with 5 new skills. Most of these skills are going to be based around turning, so if you guys want to learn that type of stuff, then stick around to the end of the video so you can learn all 5. I'm going to take you through like I did in the last video. If you haven't seen that, make sure you check it out. It's in the description below, second line. So as you can see, we've set up the 5 balls just as defenders would be set out, and a little bit of stuff at the end there. But yeah, we're just going to crack on. We're going to learn 5 skills today. Hopefully you can get all 5 of them. Okay, so the first station that we're at, the ball is acting as a defender, which will be the same case for all 5. The first skill that we're going to be doing is a combination skill. You guys seem to like the combination skills. I'm going to take us through it. Me and Baze are both going to do it, and then we're going to defend against each other using the skill as well. So we're going to start off with quite a fast one. It's going to be a drag step over into an elastico. So there's going to be a touch between it. You might have seen the regular 2 skills in one, but we're going to put a touch in between it just so we can go out in the right direction. So as we approach the defender, the first skill, the drag step over, it's with the same foot. So I'm going to start with my right leg for this one. I'm dragging over my right leg and I'm stepping around. That's the first part. I'll do that again. So touch out my feet, drag and step around, which puts the ball over to the left side. Drag, step over, and then that's where the touch comes in on the left foot. Show you again a little bit faster. So drag, step over, and then touch, setting me up for the elastico, which is the next part. Okay, one more time. So drag, step over, touch, and then that's when we're gonna put in the elastico and go out to the left hand side. Okay, so if I put it together now, hopefully you guys have got it so far. Touch out my feet, drag, step over, touch, elastico around the ball or the defender. That was kind of medium pace. When I'm going to go through all 5 of them, you're going to see me use it at full pace. And against me and Baze, when we do it against each other, we're going to be going at full pace. So one more time, full pace, touch, drag, touch, elastico, and we're going out to the left. And we're at our next station. So if you remember from the last video, if you didn't see it, make sure you check it out because it was a decent video and they're all new skills. When we come away from one and we learn the next one, we always restart back to the beginning and we keep practicing over and over again just to get that consistency with our skills. So we've come through this bit, we've gone left, so this is the angle that we will be coming on this defender. So as we're approaching him, it's going to be an inverted Cruyff. You guys might call it something else. I think on FIFA it's called the fake Rabona. The Rabona being that pass, which you do with your back leg, but instead it's going to be turning out. So you're turning out with the skill. Now I'll do this slow a few times so you guys can get it. So you can do it either foot. I'll do it towards the camera first. So as we're approaching, one foot is going to be our planter, which for this instance I'll use my right. And then we're going to be doing a 180 while bringing our back leg round. So with our left leg, it's going to come all the way around like this. So that's the situation we're in right now. Then my right leg's going to turn out as well as my body. So I'm in this position and then we're taking it out. Now it looked very simple, but when you do it all together in a fluid motion, you get it much crisper. So again, planted foot, turn, move out and around, we're gone. Yeah, I'll do a little bit faster. So approaching, yes, turn, and we're gone like that. So this time if I planted my left foot, so there's my planter, I'm turning with my right, bringing it round, and then we're going out, just like that. Again, faster, round planter, turn, and gone. So now I'm going to do both skills, starting from the beginning, into the inverted Cruyff, and out to the next station. Okay, so remember, we start from the beginning, get that consistency going, drag, step over, touch, elastico around, inverted Cruyff, touch, turn out, and we're going to our next station. Okay, so this skill is going to be one that we do on the move. So as we've came away from the inverted Cruyff, we're going to be doing it as we are in that jogging motion. So I'll come back as if I've come from station 2. And as we're approaching, I'll do it close to the camera. We're going to be doing the wheel. So I'll kind of do it slow, but it's kind of hard to do it slow. You'll see why. So you're going to be turning on a 180 again. And the planting foot, this time for me, is going to be my left foot. So this is my planting foot, you ready? Coming around. That's where my left foot's going to be planted, right there. Yeah? This right leg, as I've turned, is going to be in motion to roll the ball up my leg. Like that. I'll show you again. So as I'm coming around in jog, I'll be in a jogging pace. My planting foot is around the ball and turning. My right foot is the roll and the ball's up in the air. Okay, this is where the next step comes in. So I'll have to do this a little bit faster so you can see it happen, and I'll try and slow it down and show you guys how I do it. So in jogging motion, my planter, my roll, and flick, just like that. Yeah, and you want to try and aim for your next station, wherever you set your person up, or your ball up, or your cone up, whatever it is, try and aim for that kind of direction. So again, jogging motion, planting foot, roll, flick, and you're up and away. And you're into your next station. I know it's going to be really hard to slow that down, so I'll kind of show you with my hands exactly what happens. Body movement, planting foot, this leg then rolls the ball up the left leg. So you want to kind of get that motion. And as that happens, my left toe flicks off the floor. As you can see right there. It'll just flick. And as that flicks, it's going to flick off to my right hand side. If it was the other way around, I was using my right foot to flick it, I'd flick it off to my left hand side. But because I'm trying to put it back onto my right leg to flick it over the air, I'm trying to get it onto the right hand side. So as the ball rolls, I flick my left toe to the right hand side, and then I'm using the back of my foot, the heel, to flick the ball over my head. So it's gone up your foot, you flicked it with your toe, and as it's about this height, that's when you flick the ball however high you want it, whatever direction you want it, and getting you into the space that you needed. Hopefully that has showed you a little bit more. I know it's hard to show skills in the air that I can't really do slowly. So again, like I mentioned, you always restart from the beginning. We're going to get to station 4 this time. So touch, drag, touch, step over, elastico, in and around, inverted Cruyff, around, you get to here, you've got the wheel, over, up and over, and you're touching it down, and you're at station 4. So now we're at the 4th station. Now normally my videos, they start with the beginner skills and then they get more advanced as they go on, but this one is actually probably the easiest one of the 4 that we're doing. So as you get to here, you're coming from an angle, obviously from the over the top, you want to bring the ball down, so when you get to the station you can take a touch out your feet, and it's just an L drag. Very, very basic. I know I've done it on my channel before, but sometimes you need them basic ones just to keep practicing over and over again. As I come over, it's up in the air, I brought it down, approaching my station, L drag, put the emphasis on it, and then you're coming across to the middle. Now I'll just show you the L drag really fast in case you haven't seen it before and you want to learn it. If I'm doing it with my right foot, which in this case I am, my left foot is my planted leg, which will just be to the left side of the ball. If it was my right way, I'll be putting my right foot to the right side of the ball. But my left foot's just going to plant in front, like that. I'm going to be putting my foot on top of the ball, using the sole of my foot, I'm dragging it back and using the inside of my foot to kick it in the direction I want to go. Very, very simple. But like I said, a few people might not have seen it before, so this one's for you. So the wheel's brought it over, you've touched it down, you're approaching, emphasis, and you turn it out, and you're going to the next station, which is now station 5, the last one. When you get to here, you can do a little bit of a skill if you want to. When you hit this line, you can do a little stop skill just to make sure the ball stops and plants, because you're going to be going forward. It's up to you, you don't have to throw it in, but I'm pretty sure I will. Again, restarting, repeating our skills, getting that consistency so you can use them in a game, in training, whenever you want to do it. Touch out feet, drag, step over, elastico, around, into here, inverted Cruyff, coming around, the wheel, lovely, over the top, bring it down, yes, L drag, coming across, into here, stopping yourself, and you're ready for the last skill. So I know a lot of people know the single step over, a lot of you know the double step over from Ronaldo, people like that who use it. We're going to use the triple step over here. Now you can lead with whatever foot you want. If you want to start with one foot being your right, you're going to come out on your left hand side. And if you start with your left foot, you're going to come out on your right hand side. Now it's completely up to you which way you want to go, depending on where you're going to finish it in that goal right there. I like to use the smaller goals because obviously it's better for accuracy and stuff like that. And plus I didn't bring my net for the big one, but never mind. The triple step over. So we came in from the L drag, we've done our turn or whatever we wanted to do to get us straight on, and then we can use the triple step over. So it's very straightforward. Keep your step overs nice and low. That's really important. Don't be doing this, because you're not going to fool any defender doing this, and you might catch the ball as you're coming over. Make sure it's nice and low. It's in front of the ball, just like that, yeah? Nice and low, and you can kind of speed it up. But we're going to knock 3 out. So it's a touch out feet, and out, and then we're going to finish, just like that. So I don't have to really explain too much about the step over. You are just stepping your foot around and then stepping to make the defender believe you're going that way. But when we do the triple, it's all about the last step. So the first 2 are kind of half emphasis, and then the last one is emphasized, and we push out in the other direction. If it was with the left foot, again, the first 2 aren't that emphasized, but then the third one, and you're gone with your right. So we're coming from the L drag, we've done whatever turn we want to do. We approach 1, 2, 3, out, left foot, and finish. If you want to do it right foot, I'll show you that real fast. Actually, Basil shows a right foot. I've bagged on my left, I'll let Bays do the right foot later. Right, so we're going to repeat ourselves, go all the way through this time, hopefully no mess ups. Try and do it in one take, let's see how this goes. I'm going to try and end up on my left foot and allow Bays to do his way with his right foot. Okay, we ready? Touch out feet, drag, step over, elastico, around here, invert Cruyff, and coming around, yes, the wheel, lovely, push down, yes, turn out with emphasis, come the line, stop, 1, 2, 3, and out, finish bottom bins. I'll take it, it's tiring, but consistency is key. I practice these over and over and over again to the point where I can do them first time every time, and that's what's important about today's video. Let's get into some defending.